we are going to uh, learn how to write with a purpose. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever we are writing anything, like we in our school, we would be wanting to write a lot of things, like a letter or an article, an essay, descriptive or narrative. We would be wanting to write a lot of uh, writing. Okay, so every writing that we have must have a purpose. Every time we are going to write something, it must have a purpose. For example, I am writing a letter. Okay, so the purpose of writing a letter would be to give an information or to persuade. Okay, so suppose I'm writing an advertisement. I'm writing for an advertisement. I would say for advertisement, the purpose of writing an advertisement would be to entertain or to give an information, like an awareness. Okay, so whenever your writing must have a purpose. Okay, so the main purpose of writing would be to inform, advise, argue, persuade, or entertainment. Okay, so like your writing must serve any of these purposes. Okay, it could be more than one, but it should have a purpose when you're writing. Okay, so sometimes it will be obvious what the purpose of your writing needs to be. Example, you might be asked to write a letter to argue. Okay, just like I said, when you're writing a letter, the purpose of writing letter there would be to argue. Okay, it can be
Yeah.
less obvious though. Sometimes you will need to work it out. Sometimes when you're reading something, you wouldn't know the purpose. Like when you're reading some writers, material, you wouldn't get the purpose of that write up straight away. Okay, when you read it more than once or twice only, you will understand the purpose of that writing. Different purposes will need different structures. So you will need to think about a structure that will help you achieve your purpose more effectively. Okay, it's the same thing that, whenever it's simple as that, when you're writing, it must have a purpose. Then you must concentrate on your tone, style, and register. So what do you mean by tone,
Yeah.
style, and register?
Like the way you're speaking.
Yeah, like when we,
Style maybe the genre, I think.
yeah, like the tone refers to, when we say the tone could be like, sometimes when we read something on the internet, when we read some article or stuff on the internet, it would be humorous.
Yeah.
Some articles are humorous, but when we read some articles, it's very very formal and very serious, right? So
Yeah.
that is defined as the tone. Okay, is it humorous, or is it formal, or is it serious? That mood the writer creates, or that we create while writing, is called the tone. Okay, so if you're writing a letter, which tone would be using it?
If we are sorry.
If you're writing a letter, which tone would we be using? If you're writing a formal letter, when we are writing a formal letter, it's more serious, right?
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we are writing a formal letter, okay, suppose we're writing a formal letter. Okay,
Yeah.
when we are formal letter, we can't be humorous here. Can we be?
No. No, no, no.
No. So we should be serious, more serious and formal, right? Straight to the point. Yes.
Yeah.
But suppose we are writing We are writing an informal letter. Okay, we are writing an informal letter. So we can be humorous, but we can't be serious and formal. Okay, so this is called the tone. Okay, so we must decide which tone we are going to write it in. Okay, be it an essay or anything, we must first decide the tone. Are we going to be like using writing in a humorous way, or are we going to write it in a serious or a formal way?